From an offensive perspective, up front we had to start the game just one returning starter on the O-line, and then at the receiver position we had one returning starter, and we are also playing a new quarterback. So for them to come out and to perform the way that they did, I was pleasantly surprised. Dimitri's a game changer. He's been a great player for us here for 4 years now. He didn't redshirt, and he's been a very reliable receiver for us. 1,000-yard guy last year, and I didn't expect anything different out of him. And he's got to make sure that he still focuses on the little details of each route and perfect his craft there. That's what we're expecting of him. But yeah, he's a guy that you got to get the ball in his hands as many ways that you can. I think that our players are finally realizing that they are a full team. Defense played outstanding. We were able to control the ball, give us a chance towards the end of the game to go up and take the lead. And we've got a ton of faith in our special teams. So coming out of this game, I think that they're finally seeing what it takes to be competitive, and they're realizing that they're capable of it. Defensively, they have a lot of transfers. They have an Oregon State transfer in secondary, an Oklahoma State transfer, a Northeast Oklahoma transfer. They've got an LSU transfer on the D-line. So it's a program that's been at our level going in 3 years now. Actually, I think this is their first year at FCS level, but their program has been in existence for 3 years. So they're doing a great job building this program. They're an aggressive group. They fly around. I think that there's some areas that definitely play into our favor as far as the way that we plan on attacking them. There's some neat connections there too. Their defensive coordinator is the old Valor Christian coach. So there's, we all know him fairly well, and I know Coach Kerr knows some other guys on that staff. I think that it'll be a fun game to come watch.
Well, I think our players just did a great job of going out there and playing with a lot of energy first and a lot of confidence. Those two things, give you the ability to play with some great enthusiasm and some great success. And I think our guys just felt confident going into the game, knowing their assignments. We had very few mistakes in terms of what we're supposed to do, and so if you know what you're doing, you have a good chance of playing pretty well, and we were pleased with the way they played. Now, we had good pressure on the quarterback. I think our coverage was very good for the most part all night, and I think we confused their quarterback a little bit. He wasn't sure where to go with the football, and that always helps you in coverage-wise, because now the pressure becomes a factor for us. So it's really a team thing, and we're really pleased. I mean, they had some excellent receivers, especially Davis, and to hold him to 2 catches and under 20 yards. If you had told me that going in the game, I may not have believed him. And the thing I try to caution our guys with: don't get too high and don't get too low. You get too high thinking you're pretty darn good, and then that's when you get it knocked off your pedestal. And don't get too low. There's going to be setbacks, but if we can keep an even keel throughout the season, keep progressing and getting better, that's what I'm looking forward. They've got an outstanding running back, very quick, athletic guy. They play 2 or 3 different backs. I think they feel really good about their running game. But number 5, Kelly, is a guy that's really impressed me on tape. Their quarterback is got a strong arm. He's not afraid to throw it in there. He's got a quick release, and they throw some quick passing game, and so he's a threat throwing the football, and they have a nice core receivers as well. Offensive line, they all returned from last year. Their right tackle's a very good player. Their left guard's another good player. Guys that, as you watch tape, they jump out and say, hey, these are good football players. I know one thing. I know this coaching staff, there's a veteran guys on that staff. They're really good football coaches. They've been in this system now for a couple of years with the same players. So we expect a real challenge.